It's not hot.
Oh, it's not?
Isn't it bomb?
No. Oh, the pork belly is so good. Oh, that smells so good. That's pretty good. Oh man. Wait, that's actually really bomb.
Cut it, baby.
Wait. Oh my gosh. Okay. I see you.
I give you a little rice so you can eat it with the pizza first.
Oh, thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
I've been craving pork belly for like a month.
Oh, you're not in screen.
Oh, I know, I'm sorry. I'm comfortable though. Is that okay?
Yeah, he doesn't want to be on screen. Here, baby.
Let me try it by itself. Mmm, that's so good. Mmm.
It's good with white rice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Can I please have some? Then we have some Carlos's favorite.
Veggie ramen?
Yeah.
This is honestly like one of the best meals. It's so simple. And I think simple meals are so good.
Mmm.
I have my practice chopsticks.
Oh my god!
Really good, right?
Sorry, Poopy, I'm sorry. Wow! The seasoning pork belly with the white rice?
Mm-hmm. I'm living right now.
Are you living? Muy bien?
Mm-hmm.
We also have these noodles, babe.
I can't use it.
No? Too hard?
I have to, even though it's supposed to make it easier, I still have to practice more.
I think I made a little bit too much food, but it's okay. On the rice?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate when you mix food.
Oh.
More?
Yeah, a little bit more. Thanks, babe. That's like the best. Do I just do it like that?
I brought tongs for you. What are you doing?
I'm gonna put it on
No,
there.
you are not.
Yes, I am.
Carlos, that should be
Aw,
illegal.
man.
Baby, I brought tongs for you.
Thanks.
Baby, that should be illegal.
Why?
Wet with dry?
Baby, that's like the best.
Oh, yeah. The seasoned pork belly is bomb.
The seasoned pork belly is very good. Yes, it is.
Mmm. Yes!
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Once again, I winged it, so I don't know the recipe.
We should have this when Mom comes over one time, because I don't think she's ever had pork belly.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Mmm.
Mmm. Baby, it's so good.
Ooh. Have you tried the broth, honey?
Mmm.
Oh, hell yeah. This is plain pork belly, and then I seasoned this one.
Yeah.
We're gonna eat a little bit, and then we want to tell you guys what happened last week. Why we've been MIA and feeling all over the place.
Mm.
I'm gonna do rice paper. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Could I have some leaves?
You ever try some leaves?
Yeah. Like a little fresh crunch, you know? Do I just eat them like this?
This is called fish mint.
I just eat it like that?
Mm-hmm. This is my favorite.
I can eat this too?
Mm-hmm. It's so, I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite.
Oh yeah, you need a little bit of that to kind of balance it out a little.
Well, usually we would have cucumbers.
Right.
But we were not expecting this meal today.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, this is so good.
You like the plain more?
No, I like both. Mm.
This is bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Thanks, babe. Oh, the noodles look really good.
My goodness, baby, this is so good.
Mm. Wow.
Wow.
Mm.
I like how you did those noodles. I like the little kick.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put some broth in my rice. Mmm.
The broth?
Mm-hmm. Have you tried the broth with some white rice?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Mmm. Do you have white rice left?
A little bit.
Oh my god, it's so good. Poopy, why? Oh, oh my god. That was actually really freaking beautiful, babe. Wow.
Mm. Wait, this is so good.
That was so good, babe. Shit, I don't even want the noodles. I just want the white rice with the broth. That was so good.
I've been craving this for, what, like a month?
I don't even know.
When did I start telling you that I was like
It's been a
really
while.
Yeah. So usually when Kim watches mukbangs and stuff, she watches a lot of Korean mukbangers. And every time it got to a point where every time they ate pork belly, I was just like salivating. I was just like, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. You're taking a break, huh? You went a little too ham.
No, a little bit. Oh man, so good.
Mm.
Oh, you really like the broth?
Mm-hmm. This is what
Oh, sorry. I'm getting it everywhere.
This is what that Korean mukbanger guy was eating, remember? The one that I say looked like Oma Appa made it.
Can I have some?
Yeah. Here. Put it over there, baby.
You don't want any more?
No, you can just leave it over there. I feel like I have so much going on my side.
Oof.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want rice with this broth. That was so good.
You want me to get you more rice? Because I'm getting some.
Oh, yes, please. You're mixing all of it?
Yeah. Baby, it's so
that,
good.
That, like, throws me off. Thank you so
good.
much. We have so many options right now. Ooh. Just a little bit, babe.
That good?
A little less than that. Thank you. Yeah, that's perfect. Yes. Thanks, babe. I'm very into the seasoned pork belly.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, the seasoned pork belly is definitely better plain with no sauce. Without any of like the spicy garlic sauce. The
seasoned pork belly is a good way to like introduce it to like people that are new.
Oh no, I think my mom would like that because she likes cueritos and stuff, so she likes fatty stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty sure my mom would enjoy that.
Yeah, I'm debating what to cook for everyone for Christmas.
Oh man.
Or Thanksgiving, actually. I forgot. I just feel like this month is like a blur.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like it like this because in our culture we have something similar to this. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just gonna get the broth a little wet. I mean the rice.
Holy moly!
What?
Wow. You're gonna be so full.
I know. Ah! It's so beautiful. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's so good.
Wow. You know that soup I make all the time?
Potato one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be good with white rice?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily eat it with white rice.
Must be the Asian in me.
Mm. I still don't know how that guy eats so much. The Korean guy you watch?
He does eat a lot. His appetite's really big.
Because his mom and dad go ham too. His dad goes ham.
But if you look at it, they're sharing a meal, I guess.
But when his dad eats alone, his dad goes ham. Because there's some videos where he's eating by himself.
Yeah, because even if you gave me a whole platter of pork belly, I wouldn't be able to finish.
I will say though that when the dad eats, I don't like onions at all. I mean, the onions aren't my thing. But you know how he gets the piece of the onion and he just like puts pork belly or meat or ramen in it sometimes?
Yes.
He makes it look really good, but I'm like, no, I can't do that. That's crazy.
I will admit I'm full. Carlos Ramos!
I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break. I went a little too heavy. That's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, I don't understand. They have a crazy appetite.
That was really good. Carlos and I have been really into aloe vera. Did we finish it? We did, huh?
No, we have a little bit more.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we finished one bottle. There's still like a little bit more than half a bottle in there.
I like this aloe vera because it doesn't. It's not too sweet.
It's not super sweet.
Yeah. You want to start the story? Can I drink?
Oh, I don't care. Yeah. What story? About Rex?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a sad, happy story.
Yeah. So basically, it was a Sunday. We were chilling. Kim was on Facebook, and on Facebook she was scrolling, and then she ran into a post that somebody had posted about a dog that was at a it's not a gas station. We keep calling it a gas station, but it's not a gas station. It was a
Circle K.
Circle K.
Some of them are gas stations. I thought I saw a pump.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, Circle K.
Circle K.
So
it's like a convenience store, like 7-Eleven. So basically, she told me, she's like, hey, somebody posted this dog, and they said that the dog's been there since the night before. So it had been there since Saturday night, because we saw this Sunday.
Or I think the lady said since the morning, because she was like, he's been there since 7 a.m. and I don't want him to get hit by a car.
No, but the
employee.
The employee,
yeah.
the dude that worked at Circle K, told us that he had been there since last night. So we were like, oh, okay. So Rex is a husky. He's a husky, but he's super nice. He's super friendly. And then Kim was like, hey, do you want to go and see if he's still there? And we were like, you know what? Let's go. I was like, let's go, because if he's still there tonight or whatever,
we can help him.
Yeah, you're going to feel really bad if we didn't go. So we went, and he was still there, and it was really sad because he was laying down, and
he was sad.
He had water there, and they were trying to feed them and stuff, but he just looked really sad, like really out of it.
Yeah.
And so we were like, okay, we decided to take him with us. And literally as soon as we were like, come on, let's go, he got like super happy. Like his whole face changed and everything. Like he got up and he was just like super excited.
It just broke my heart because like when we got there, obviously like we knew that we were not going to leave without him, but it just broke my heart because like the employee told us that he had been there, I think the night before or since yesterday. So by the time that we saw him, it had already been almost 2 full days. And it made me sad because in those 2 days, there must have been at least 100 people that walked in and out of the convenience store. And it just, I don't know. I know like people mind their own business and like, you know, sometimes they don't want to cross boundaries or like do anything to cause any problems, but I guess I just wish like somebody would have just taken him to a shelter. Like it's completely free.
Right.
The only thing that you're using up is your time, and it takes maybe like 30 minutes to just take Rex to a shelter and like sign him in, and it just broke my heart that like no one really tried. Yeah. So anyways, when we were there, we got him and we took him to a vet, because that's usually the first thing we do whenever we find lost dogs, is we want to make sure that they're microchipped, and because our number one goal is to reunite them with their owners. And it turns out that he was microchipped when we got to the vet. He wasn't injured or anything. We always check like just to make sure they're okay. And the vet ended up calling the owner, and then the vet told the owner that Rex was here at the vet at this location, and the vet exchanged my number with his number, and I called him literally right away, and the call didn't go through, and I called twice and no one answered.
You called 3 times, it went straight to voicemail, so we were just like, okay, that's a little weird, but
maybe it's bad signal.
Yeah, so then I called him from my phone and he answered, and I was just like, hey, we have your dog. You know, and basically we were just like, what can we do to, you know, return him to you and stuff.
Yeah.
And the guy just sounded like super nonchalant, like I mean, usually when, like, if you guys have dogs, you guys know that if you guys lost your dog and somebody called you and said, hey, we have your dog, you're going to be super excited, or you're just going to have a little bit more of, like, emotion, you know, knowing that you're going to get your dog back, or knowing that you found your dog. So this guy just sounded whatever's about it, and he
really like, did not care.
Yeah, and he was just like, oh, well, let me call my cousin, so, you know, he's the one that lives in the area. And as soon as he said that, I was like, this guy's bullshitting, like. And I was just like, all right, just give us a call back. And as soon as he hung up, I told Kim, I was like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Like, it's fishy. I don't like it.
We had a really weird feeling. So I went back into the vet office, and I talked to the vet that talked to him 10 minutes ago. And I was like, hey, you know, when you talked to him, you know, did he sound concerned or anything? And before I could even finish the sentence, she literally looked at me in the face and was like, yeah, he literally sounded like he didn't care. And I was like, oh, great. Like, so by this time, it was like 4:30 in the afternoon. We waited for him to call us back until maybe, I think, like 5 or 6:30 or something. It was like a good hour and a half, almost 2 hours, and he never called us back. So I called him, I think between 4:30 and 11 o'clock, I must have called him 3 times and sent 2 text messages. And he never answered. And, you know, Carlos and I like to just give benefit of the doubt. Like, okay, I don't know, maybe he dropped his phone down the stairs and it broke, or he got like, lost and lost signal.
Kim's more of like that, but to me, I'm kind of, I mean, especially when it comes to dogs and stuff, because it's like you know, you got, obviously we have 4 dogs and we love them so much. Like, I don't know what I would do if any of our dogs got lost.
I would be like not in a good mental state.
I would be so devastated, and I would literally be driving around 24/7 looking for my dog. But it's bullshit that some people think that you can just take your dog and leave them somewhere and then think that they're not going to be affected. You know, it's just like, that's not the way it works. You know?
And another thing is, like, I wanted to like keep a positive mindset because we don't know the situation. Like, there are so many situations that could have happened, but it was really made clear, you guys. When you put the puzzle pieces together, it was just so clear. The very next day when we woke up, Rex ended up sleeping at our house. The next day when we woke up and there was no missed calls from him and he still didn't answer, I just knew. Like, you just know. And I think that's what hurt me so bad. And I was honestly, I think for like 2 days, I was really emotional and not in a good state at all, was because I just like can't, I don't understand people when they do that. Like, I just can't imagine ever having that mindset. And you know, sometimes shit doesn't happen. Like, a dog is a commitment, and like, people rehome their dogs. It happens out there, but there's a responsible way of doing it. He could have taken the dog to a shelter or something other than just leaving the dog at a Circle K.
And I think that's what happened, because his phone number wasn't from the area. And so as soon as he made up that story, I was just like, and then when all this happened where he wasn't answering, I was just like, oh, this guy, I have a feeling that this guy literally drove all the way over here and just left his dog. And
it didn't really help that Rex had a chain and a lock on his neck, which we could not take off. We were too scared we were going to hurt him. So we had no other choice. I was trying urgently to find a foster that would take Rex, because you guys know we have 4 dogs. There's no way. And Rex is a male. And if you guys know anything about male dogs, we cannot just naturally bring a male dog home to our 4 dogs territory. And like, our dogs come from a past of trauma and just a bunch of things. So the safest way was, I contacted a shelter through the vet's recommendation. And I didn't take Rex. Carlos took Rex to the shelter because I couldn't handle it. I was emotionally not okay. And so Rex was safe there, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to post on social media every single day until we find Rex a home. And like, Carlos was a wreck. He came home bawling his eyes out when he dropped off Rex at the shelter. And I was like, I'm just going to post Rex every single day. Like, I have a platform, and we're going to use it, and we're going to get the word out. And you guys, honestly, helped us make it happen. Like, if it wasn't for you guys, I don't think the adoption process was going to be as fast as it was. So anyways, good news. Well, the other bad, shitty news is when Rex was at the shelter said that the owner legally has 10 days to come forward. So they called the owner for 10 days straight, and the guy never answered them. They left a bunch of voicemails and even sent out like emails. But I just kept posting Rex, and one of my subscribers' roommate, he's in the military. He's a Marine, and him and his girlfriend are officially adopting Rex tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow is like the official day, the gotcha day for Rex, and he's now going to be living
with his new parents.
With his new parents, and they're obsessed with him. They've been visiting him at the shelter every day. So Rex is going to have a completely new home,
which is awesome. I mean, that's honestly the best case scenario for Rex right now, because obviously, you know, I don't know if he might, like the guy that was on his microchip, whatever, the guy that was registered to it or whatever, obviously didn't want him. So yeah, that was the best case scenario, the best outcome or anything like that. So
you know what his voice sounded like when he answered the phone, the owner? It was just kind of like, oh shit, like I got caught.
I don't know, like it just, I just didn't. I was, as soon as I didn't hear any like emotion, he was just like whatever. I was like, dude, like you're one of those people that like is gonna leave your dog and is gonna pretend like, oh yeah, you know, and then I was just like, okay, whatever, man. And I mean, and at one point I was just like, dude, like, I wish obviously I would have never done this, but there were so many times where I just wanted to call and hopefully he answered, and I was just gonna be like, bro, you're a fucking little bitch for doing that shit. Like, there were
so many times I wanted to text him too.
Because it's like you don't do that. Like if you guys have not even just dogs, but pets in general, you know, you have cats or anything, any pets, you get emotionally involved with them because you know you take care of them and they comfort you and they become family and stuff. So you guys know that. I don't understand how that can go through anybody's mind to just leave a dog there. And then when you get communicated, you literally act like, oh yeah, you want more aloe vera?
No. Oh yes. I think the first few days I was keeping an open mind because you just don't know people's situation. But after Rex was at the shelter and it just marinated in my brain for a few more days, I just realized that the guy's a dick.
No, but that's the thing. It's there's no reason why a couple days should have passed by without you communicating. Because you should have at least sent us a text saying like, "Hey man, I'm working on it. This and that."
Yeah,
but there was like complete silence.
And you guys, it's been
like response at all.
It's been a week and a half. Like it's almost been 2 weks. Like we're for sure we are determining that this guy is a straight up asshole.
Yeah, like he doesn't care. He never wanted him or anything like that. So
I don't know. I think I was just not. I mean, you guys, this situation took me on a roller coaster. Like I was emotional for days, and when I found out from one of my subscribers that her roommate was going to adopt Rex, I was at the post office and I sat in the car and I was just crying. I cried so fucking hard when I found out that he officially had. Thanks, babe. Had someone to adopt him, and this couple is just like the most sweetest, amazing couple, and we also get to continue to be in Rex's life, which we're really excited about. We'll get to watch him grow and
he's like I said, he's super sweet.
Even if your dog is aggressive or you're having problems, you guys, I cannot explain to you the amount of problems that we had when we brought Riley home. Like we're talking aggressiveness, we're talking food and water. Like we still can't even just have water bowls freely laying around because
he's way better, obviously.
He's way better, but Riley's not completely fully there yet, and he's also licking his legs right now.
And then same with Casper. I mean, Casper was aggressive towards people and towards other dogs, and he's way better now. But that's the thing. It's like when you get a dog, you do everything possible to help them.
And dogs are a commitment. And I think this is a great time to also express that it's about to be the holiday season, and dogs are not presents. There is no refund. Like you cannot just get a dog and then put the dog at a shelter or return a dog or keep rehoming dogs. Like dogs are 15, 20, 25 year commitment. And there's going to be a lot of challenges, and you need a lot of patience with dogs.
Like you can't gift a dog to somebody unless you know that person is like an absolute dog person, and they've wanted a dog and they're willing to commit. Because obviously during this time of year, everyone gets in these feelings because they see these cute videos of people receiving dogs and getting all emotional, and then they end up doing it, and the next thing you know, it's like, hey, I can't do it, and it ends up like obviously you're fine, but the dog, like it's not the dog's fault, and you end up putting the dog in a situation where it's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like you just put the dog in a shitty situation or anything like that, but. Yeah.
It just made me sad because I think this was the first situation where it wasn't a happy ending. We always tend to find the owner and reunite them, or we don't find the owner and like rehome them. But this one, it was just kind of like, it was just like a smack in the face that there are actually people out there that do shitty fucking things like this.
Yeah, and I think that it would have been better if Rex wasn't microchipped, because at least we would have been like, oh, we tried and now he's up for adoption. But like the fact that he was microchipped and he was registered, and the guy answered, that's what made it worse. It's like, fine, if the guy didn't answer anything, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
But the fact that he answered and then he just went blank after that is just, I think that's what makes it worse.
Yeah, but anywho,
that's what happened.
Good news is he's getting rescued tomorrow, or he's waiting. Right? No, he's waiting to get neutered first, and then he can go home with his parents.
They're trying to get him in to get neutered because the holidays and everything's busy. But either way, though, he found his forever home,
and we're really happy.
We're really happy. Yeah. Hopefully, hopefully whenever they do take him, we can go and say bye to Rex and stuff, so. But yeah. Yeah, that's like if we left any of our dogs, huh? Like, why would you just leave Riley? Huh? Why would you just leave Riley?
Let me see your ears. Oh my god. Hi, Riley.
He's not growing as fast as we thought he was.
His hair is growing so slowly.
We want him fluffy again. We miss him fluffy. Huh?
I know. Riley's 2 years. Baby, Riley's 2 years this month.
Oh my goodness. It feels longer.
You guys, let me tell you, this dog right here, Riley George, has been through the biggest transformation ever. What are you doing, baby?
He's trying to play with little man.
Oh. Has transformed his personality and behavior. I would have never imagined this 2 years ago. I definitely had a lot of hope and patience, but he's changed so much.
Yeah. No, there were times where we stayed up and we were just like, oh man, like
we don't know. There were so many times where Carlos and I would literally cry to each other because we were like, we just don't know how to make the situation better. But he's changed so much.
Yeah. He's so good now, huh? You're the bestest boy.
Give mommy kisses. Thank you. Your tongue is so big, bro.
He said he smells the pork belly, so he said if you could accidentally drop one, that'd be nice. He said no kisses till pork belly.
Your nose went in mama's mouth.
He knows what pork belly is.
He does know what pork belly is.
He knows the smell of pork belly.
Koopy? Cassie? Casper? Come here. Hi, baby. Oh, man.
Oh. But, yeah, that's what happened. We're just glad everything turned out okay and he's getting adopted. That's the most important part.
Yes.
We're happy.
And you know what? To his owner that let him go, you don't have to worry. He's in a better situation now, and
oh, dude, like the guy just.
And you know what?
He had such a bitch voice too. Like,
baby, stop. You know, no karma to you, no bad things. We wish nothing bad on you, but we hope that if you, God forbid, come across this video or come across Rex's story, we pray for you.
Just don't get any dogs.
Just don't.
Just don't get any pets, please. Like, you don't deserve them, honestly.
I'm trying to be really nice here.
No, but I mean, that's the bottom line. It's like people like that don't deserve pets. Like, they don't deserve dogs. Like, they just don't. If you're willing to give up a pet that easily, it's like you don't ever deserve a pet. You know what I mean?
And if you are going to shelter, there was a shelter like down the street.
But that's what I'm saying though. I think people do that because they know it's wrong. They know it's wrong walking into a shelter and saying, "Hey, I don't want my dog anymore."
So you're gonna leave your dog?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like they know that it's wrong, so they'd rather not have to face anybody and do it that way, right? I don't know, but I'd rather give up my left arm than like lose all my dogs. You know what I mean?
Hell fucking yeah! How man? How man? Oh man! Oh man!
Yeah.
Oh man!
Rocky says hi.
You guys see Rocky?
Yeah. What are you?
I love him, man.
They're funny. Okay. I'm leaving.
I'm leaving too.
Bye.
Okay, you clean up because I cooked.
Whatever, man.
To Rex.
To Rex.